My friends, I see you struggling with this fire called lust, this burning inside that seems to pull you again and again into the same old patterns. You come to me asking how to overcome it, as if it is an enemy to be defeated, slain, destroyed. But I tell you, this is the wrong approach. Lust is not your enemy. It is your energy, raw, wild, vital energy, the very life force that has brought you into existence. Sit silently with me for a moment. Feel this. You were born out of sex, out of this same energy. Every cell in your body carries this pulsation, this urge to merge, to expand, to create. To call it bad, to fight it, is to fight your own nature. And when you fight nature, you create madness, perversion, misery. Society has taught you to repress, to condemn, to feel guilty. And look what has happened. Repressed lust does not disappear. It becomes a monster. It haunts you in dreams, in obsessions, in twisted behaviors. The main reason lust arises so strongly, my beloved, is because you have not lived it totally. You have not understood it. You approach it with a divided mind, half desiring, half condemning. This split creates tension, and tension fuels the fire. Lust is biological. Yes, it is nature's way to ensure continuation, but in human beings it is much more. It is the search for union, for oneness, for the divine itself, but you have reduced it to something petty, to bodies rubbing against each other, to momentary relief. And then comes the emptiness, the frustration. Why does it persist? Because you are not present in it. You are thinking of the next time even while in the act, or you are carrying guilt from the past. The mind is always elsewhere. So the energy remains untransformed, stuck in the lower centers. You see, energy is one. The same energy that becomes lust can become love, can become prayer, can become samadhi, the ultimate ecstasy. But for that, you have to stop being against it. First thing, accept it totally. Say yes to this energy. Do not say, I have lust, because that creates a division. You are this energy right now. When lust arises, do not repress. Do not indulge unconsciously. Just watch. Be a witness. See the desire rising like a wave. Feel the heat in the body, the pull in the mind. But remain separate, like a mountain watching clouds pass. This witnessing is the key. In witnessing, the energy starts moving upwards, naturally, without effort. You have been told by religions to be celibate, to suppress. But I say to you, repression is not brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is the flowering of the same energy into higher realms. When sex is lived with awareness, with love, with meditation, it transforms. It becomes less and less gross, more and more subtle, until one day it is no longer needed. You have grown beyond it, not because you killed it, but because you transcended it. Like a child outgrowing toys. Let me tell you a story. There was a monk who came to me, full of guilt. He had been fighting lust for 30 years, fasting, flagellating, praying. But the moment he closed his eyes, images came, desires tormented him. I told him, go and live your lust totally, but with full awareness. Watch every sensation, every thought. Do not condemn. He was shocked, but he tried. And slowly, the obsession disappeared. The energy started rising. He became peaceful, radiant. This is the alchemy, my friends. Sex to superconsciousness. Lust is the raw material, like mud, dirty. But out of mud comes the lotus. You cannot have the lotus without the mud. So respect the mud. Understand it. Now, the reasons deeper down. Lust becomes problematic because of your unlived life. You are not living totally in anything, not in eating, not in working, not in loving. So all energy accumulates in the sex center. waiting to explode. Modern man is bored, disconnected from his body, from nature, from the present moment. So lust becomes an escape, a temporary thrill, but it leaves you more empty. Society conditions you from childhood. Sex is sin. Desire is bad. This creates a split personality. You smile on the surface, but inside there is turmoil. This is why so many so-called holy men fall so badly, because they repressed, they never transformed. To overcome, or rather, to go beyond, start with the body. Be more sensitive to your body. Dance, exercise, breathe deeply. Let the energy flow. Do not sit like a dead stone. Life is dynamic. When you repress, the body becomes rigid. When you accept and watch, it becomes fluid, alive. Meditation is the master key. Every morning, sit silently, watch your breath. When lust arises during the day, close your eyes for a moment. Go inside, watch it. Do dynamic meditation. Let the body express catharsis, then silence. In this silence, energy rises to the heart, becomes love. Then to the third eye, becomes light, awareness. Love is the bridge. Lust is physical, possessive, exploitative. Love is sharing, non-possessive, freeing. When you make love with awareness, with eyes open, heart open, it is no longer just lust. It becomes a meditation, a merging. Two energies meeting and dissolving the ego. But if you are alone, do not worry. Masturbation is also natural, but do it with awareness, not in fantasy, not in guilt. Be present with the sensations. This too can be transformed. You ask for techniques, but I say, techniques are secondary. The primary is your attitude. Drop the condemnation. Drop the idea of overcoming as fighting. It is understanding. It is transcendence through acceptance. Continuing seamlessly into deeper exploration. As the sun rises in the east, so does this energy in you. It is the same creative force that moves the stars, that makes flowers bloom. Do not be small about it. Do not reduce it to genital obsession. See the bigger picture. Lust is the call of the divine to expand, to merge with the whole. But you have blocked it with mind, with morality, with fear. Let us go deeper into the psychology of it. The mind thrives on desire. Unfulfilled desire keeps the mind alive. Ego feeds on it. I want. I must have. This creates a vicious circle. The more you chase, the more it eludes. The more you suppress, the stronger it returns. Only witnessing breaks the circle. In my communes, people lived freely, without guilt. And I saw the miracle. When sex was accepted, it lost its grip. People became more loving, more creative, more meditative. Energy found its natural course, upwards. The main reason it haunts you is fear of death, deep down. Sex is affirmation of life, but also reminder of mortality. Birth and death are linked. When you transcend lust, you transcend fear of death. You enter immortality, the eternal now. Practice this. Whenever desire arises, instead of acting or repressing, ask, who is desiring? Go to the root, the watcher, the self. In that, desire loses power. It becomes just energy, floating. Friends, this journey from lust to light is the greatest adventure. Do not miss it by fighting. Embrace, understand, meditate, and one day you will laugh at how seriously you took it. The energy that was pulling you down becomes the rocket to the divine, and when that happens, my dear ones, you will know what I mean by freedom. True freedom, not from lust, but freedom in the midst of all energies, flowing with them, master of them. Continuing from where we were, let us talk about the transformation process in detail. You have accepted. You have started witnessing. Now what? the energy begins to move. You will feel it rising from Mulahara, the root, to Swadhisthana, then Manipura, and so on. This is Kundalini, the serpent power, ancient wisdom, but I make it simple for you. Do not force it. Forcing creates new problems. Just create the right conditions. Meditation, love, creativity, celebration. Live each moment totally. Eat with joy. Work with passion. Then sex energy naturally sublimates. It finds higher outlets. You start creating art, music, poetry, or simply being blissful for no reason. One big reason lust persists is boredom with the ordinary. You seek excitement outside because inside is dull. Dull mind, dull heart. Wake up. Bring alertness to everything. Walk consciously. Talk consciously. Make love consciously. Then ordinary becomes extraordinary. Lust loses its compulsive quality. It becomes a choice, a celebration. And then, even that drops. I have said many times, from sex to love, from love to prayer, from prayer to superconsciousness. It is a ladder. Do not jump steps. Do not condemn the lower rungs. They are necessary. Society's conditioning is deep. Parents, teachers, priests, all pouring poison of guilt. You carry it unconsciously. So first, uncondition yourself. Through therapy, through catharsis, scream, cry, shake. Let the repressed out. Then the fresh energy can rise. In relationships, do not possess. Lust loves possession. You are mine. This kills love. Let the other be free. Love without chains. Then lust transforms into trust, into friendship at the deepest level. Soul mates, not body owners. For those who are celibate by choice, not by force, it can be beautiful, but only if the energy is moving up. Otherwise, it is torture. I am not against marriage, not against family, but I am for awareness in it. Let me share more. The mind projects fantasies, ideal images. This is the root of much suffering and lust. The real woman or man in front of you is not enough, because mind wants perfection. Drop the ideal. See the real. Love the real. Then fantasy loses power. Breathing techniques can help. Deep breathing, circular breathing, brings energy up. But remember, technique is just a boat. Do not cling to the boat once you have crossed. As you meditate more, you will notice periods of no desire, great silence, vast peace. Cherish them. Do not chase desire again. Let it come and go. You remain the sky, unchanged. The ultimate secret, my friends, is that there is nothing to overcome. Lust is energy, divine energy. Misunderstood. When understood, it liberates. You become a Buddha, full of compassion, light, bliss. People ask me, Osho, how did you go beyond? I say, I did not go beyond by fighting. I went into it totally, with awareness. And one day, it was no more relevant. The same energy became my meditation, my love for you all, my joy. Live totally, die totally, in between. Let every desire be a stepping stone, not a prison. This is my message to you. Embrace your lust. Understand its reasons. Transform it through witnessing and meditation. And you will find what you were seeking in fleeting pleasures is already within you. The eternal orgasm, the cosmic union. So be it.